use your God power to get everything you ever wanted and live the life of your dreams. The Master's Course. Copyright 2010 by Richard Lee McKim Jr. All rights reserved. Let the quest for knowing begin. Okay, here, question number 2. The 4 levels of enlightenment exercise is used for what? Let's see. A, to improve your vibrational state of mind. B, to improve what you elicit. C, to raise up your consciousness about the event. Or D, all. Well, this one's going to have to be D also. It's definitely all. Because the 4 levels of enlightenment exercise improves your vibrational state of mind. Because if you remember, there was 4 negative vibrational indicators at the beginning. You're blaming somebody, it was their fault, something went wrong, wasn't meant to be. And so as you solve those and as you turn those around, you improved your vibrational state of mind. Absolutely. And B, to improve what you elicit. Well, if you improve your vibrational state of mind, you're going to be improving what you elicit. Absolutely. So it's absolutely B. Absolutely A. Let's see what C is. To raise up your consciousness about the event. Absolutely. Because part of the technique of improving your vibrational state is to raise your consciousness up about the event, to recognize that it was always you that was in charge, to recognize that you actually did get positive benefits out of the situation. That was raising your consciousnesses about the event. So yes, it's absolutely D. It's all of them. It improves your vibrational state of mind, it improves what you elicit, and it raises your consciousness. Use the 4 levels of enlightenment exercise as often as you need to. I used to use it all the time, but now I just go right to 4. Because as I began to say, hold it. First thing I would do when I was using the 4 levels of enlightenment exercise for myself, personally, first thing I would do is say, okay, look, I got to forgive the guy. I know that. I can't be mad at him. I know I need to forgive him. That was a little bit hard, okay? But I did. And then I said, you know what? The thing about it is, I know, logically, I know that he couldn't have done this thing unless I created it, unless I attracted it, unless I elicited it. So I really know that it is, because of me. It couldn't have happened if I wasn't a co-creator in the event. And then I realized, I had to get a benefit out of it. And I started thinking about it, and I started recognizing that I did get benefits out of it. I learned something, or now I'm doing a different thing, which actually turned out better now, or something. And then I realized, it was meant to be. Thank God it happened. And I did that many times. Many times I used the 4 steps myself, personally, to bring my consciousness up and to work through a situation. But then it got to the point where I got ready to forgive a situation, and then I thought, hold it. I just went right to 4. I just said, hey, you know what? It was meant to be. It's all good. Whatever happened, I don't even have to go through those steps now. I just say, you know what? It was meant to be. It's all good. No matter what happens, I lose some money on something. Hey, you know what? It's okay. It was meant to be. I go right to step 4 now. I don't even have to go through the steps. So as you practice using the steps, you will get to a point where something happens and you go right to 4. You go, hey, you know what? It was meant to be. It's all good. Because this is the thing. If you go through the steps so many times, and every single time you make it through the 4 steps and you realize it's always turned out good. It turned out good on that one. It turned out that it was a good thing. It turned out good on that one. Turned out it was a good thing. It turned out good on that one. So now you're on another situation and you say, you know what? I know it's going to turn out good. I don't need to go through the steps. I already know it was meant to be. Thank you. Good. Let's go. I'm good. I'm over it. No problem. It was meant to be. Because if every time you go through the steps, it always works out, pretty soon you realize that it's always going to work out. And you can go right to 4. Okay, question number 3. Emotional volume can be best described as what? A, the level of your emotional state, good or bad. B, how you feel. C, the power of your resonance and elicited results. Or D, all. You selected it? Yep. It's D again. It's all of them. Your emotional volume can be described as the level of your emotional state, whether it's good or bad. You can be really excited about something or really mad about something. That would be your emotional state, which is also your emotional volume. Okay, B, how you feel. Absolutely. Emotional volume can be described as how you feel. Whether it's good or bad, do you feel really good or really bad or just kind of good or just kind of bad? That can definitely be, how you feel can definitely be described as an emotional volume. Okay, or it's C, the power of your resonance and elicited results. Yes, the emotional volume can be described as the power of your resonance and elicited results, because as your emotional volume goes up, as your emotional state goes up, as you become more excited or more angry about a situation, you're going to be creating vibrations and meanings that are more powerful, either positively or negatively. Their resonance will be stronger, and they will elicit the results faster and more powerfully, more negatively or more positively. This can also be understood by thinking about the rice example, where they put the rice on the metal sheet, and when it was vibrating at a certain frequency, it formed a certain pattern in the rice. But if the volume was down really low, the pattern would still form, but it would take some time. But if the volumes turned way up, the pattern would form instantly. And the glass that was resonating with the frequency, if the frequency volume, same frequency, but if the volume of it, at the emotional state, if the emotional volume was way down, let's say it was bad. If the emotional volume was bad, you weren't really that upset about it, the glass would be vibrating and resonating with the speaker. But it could resonate like that for a long time. But if you turn up the emotional volume, let's say the bad emotional volume, which is the same thing as turning up the volume of that frequency on that glass, pretty soon it would shatter the glass. It would elicit a more powerful response. In that case, it elicited damage. It elicited destruction. It destroyed the glass by turning up the volume. But by the same token, it can elicit more powerfully good results. You can be feeling good about getting a job, and you could see a help wanted sign in a window. Or you could be feeling fantastic about it, and somebody calls you with a job opportunity. It's just the way it is. Emotional volume. So yes, the answer is D, all. Okay.
Options. Now activating the next video, play options. 1 moment please. Click on the green arrow to start watching the next video. Or, click on the red arrow to start watching the prior video. Or, click on the tan arrow to go to the main course menu and guide, with links to all course chapters, excerpts, and special reports. Up next, special video options. click on your choice of course videos, menus, and excerpts. Now switching to the special video options menu and activating the video selection buttons. Click on your selection number to start watching the video. "15 seconds till we switch to the next page with the free download information. Pause the video now if you need more time to review the available selections." This is the end of this course video. Its video number is listed above. To watch the next video, simply click on the next video in number sequence. Thank you.